Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Shorty, little general out there with Smooth. Then there's Towns, and it's Dawkins in at the center position. And for New York, we've got the kid. Fisher is out there with Harrison. Then it's the Magician, and it's Jackson in at the 3. What do you think it's like for a team coming into a new season with a new head coach?
You know what's fascinating to me is each individual organization, Kevin, seems to have their own vernacular, their own verbiage to describe their system. So with a new coach, number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with his language, not only the X's and O's, but how does he communicate it?
And yeah, right, that's a good point. The delivery of the message is sometimes as important as the X's and O's.
No doubt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Medu. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Little General. 5 on the clock. Towns with the bucket.
Well, that's his shot right there. You know, if he gets any kind of room, he's going to dial it up from distance.
Love the pass to Harrison. To the paint, taken away. Right side Towns. Here's Dawkins. Fisher grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 6 points for Smooth.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Pass to Medu, fires the 3, and again, New York with the triple.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And a fast break now for New York. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. New York shooting their first free throws of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
Love the pass to Medu. New York moving the ball around. Here's Harrison, and he's covered by Dawkins. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, Towns. Here's Rowe. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Love kicks to Jackson. The pass to Love. And it's blocked. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Towns, the pass to Ortiz. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Love deciding where to go with it.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Smooth. He's got 11. Pass to Ortiz. Uncovered. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And Love's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to Harrison. Here's Rowe. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Shorty, he's checked in for Boston. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Passes it to Rowe. The kick out to Town. Inside. Smooth passes to Ortiz. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Rowe. Hands it from downtown. Smooth's got 16.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Love the pass to Fisher. Back to Love. On the wing, Jackson. 5 points in the game. And again, New York with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The shot misses. Good D from Love. And here's the break. Here's Jackson, and it's blocked. Shorty, the pass to Rowe. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A different look for New York. Schroeder, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Fall in for Medu. Here's Schroeder. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Ortiz passes to Dawkins. Haas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The prodigy, he's checked in for the kid. D, he's checked in for the Celtics. Black Hole comes in for the little general. Here's Ray. It's blocked. Pass to Rowe. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And it's Fisher in the corner. Misses the 3. The Celtics with the lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible to check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Madsen, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Celtics. Kane, he's checked in for Dawkins. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Schroeder. No good again that time. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. And the basket is good. And that's now 21 points for Smooth.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Passes it to Ray. Here's Madsen. And it's denied. Here's Shorty and the pass to Rowe. Pass to D. Fisher grabs the board. Knicks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Ray. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Man showing some terrific range. Smooth's got 24 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pass to Schroeder. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Stolen by Schroeder. Here's Fisher. And the 3-ball is good. And now just a 3-point Boston lead.
And there aren't many players more reliable from 3-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
No good on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Kane, the pass to Short. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. New York calls timeout. Each time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Jackson, he's checked in for New York. The Magician comes in for lights out. Here's Medu. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Little General, he's checked in for Smooth. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. Passes it to D. Shoots. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And here are the Knicks now. Trailing by 5. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Medu. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Will return shortly. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Shorty. Z out there with Shorty. And then it's Little General. And it's Black in at the shooting guard position. And here's Love. There's the pass to Manson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Boston leading by 3 to the middle. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Medu. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Schroeder, and he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got his third basket of the night right there. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Shorty. Here's Little General. Sweet little floater. Little General's got 8 points.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Down low. Love outside. Here's Gates. No points in the game yet for him. Three-pointer. And it's Love missing. Boston leading by 5. Here's Shorty. Black the pass to Shorty. Passes to D. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will be a getaway game for them. A one-game road trip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now a timeout called by Boston. You know, Doris, I know your style of play at Providence was one of aggressiveness, a lot of instinct, a lot of smarts, great skill. But I think you also have an appreciation for the players that are real scrappy on the floor.
What I love, Kevin, are guys who can influence the game without having incredible offensive skill. So a guy like Patrick Beverly, so a little bit undersized, but would you like to have that guy pick you up at 94 feet, be in your grill and in your face like he gives no quarter, he gives no concessions? If he were checking Kevin Harlan, my goodness, you'd have a long night.
That would be a torture chamber. I agree with you.
Well, When you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just one on the basket from Easy Breezy.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Little General. He's got 8, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Kane, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They swipe it. Black kicks to Hayward. Pass to Kane. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. To the inside.
And from distance, no less. What an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop pass as you're going to see. For Boston, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Black the pass to Ortiz. Here's Shorty. And it's blocked. The pass to Harrison. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Black the pass to Shorty. Here's Ortiz. The rebound by Medu.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And New York making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Rodman, he's checked in for Boston. The franchise comes in for Shorty. On defense, the Celtics. They trail by 1.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Black the pass to Ortiz. To the middle. Here's Rodman. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
He had a nice open look right there. 9 points for the Prodigy.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Little General. He's guarded by Love. He gets that one. The franchise has got his first points of the night.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Love kicks to Jackson. Inside, here's Harrison, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for the kid. Boston also with the sub. Smooth checked in for Black Hole. The Knicks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And Boston has possession. It's a 5-point game. Fires for 3. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 makes. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Knicks. Over to the wing. Here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harrison. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harrison's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Ortiz passes to Hayward. Here's Smooth. To the paint. A reverse. Rodman, no luck. And there's the feed to Schroeder. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Little General. 8 points for him. To stop the run. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Schroeder passes it to Harrison. And he lays it straight in. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Little General, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Ball's checked in for New York. The Celtics also changing it up. Dawkins checked in for Rodman. Shorty comes in for Money. And Black Hole subbed in for Little General. 4 on the shot clock. Black the pass to Kane. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the prodigy. And that one drops for him. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Kane. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Offensive rebound. Passes it to Ray. Stripped it away. Here's Smooth. He's got 24. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Jackson's got the ball. And it's Schroeder missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Stolen by Jackson. Good work there as it goes. Jackson's got 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Smooth. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. That's 7 points for Black Hole.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Harrison. Right side Jackson. Now the pass to Ray. Shot clock at 5. Kane grabs the board. Kane's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the rejection by Jackson. Schroeder dishes to Jackson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Fall. Buries it down low. Fall's got his first basket. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Gist. Here's Dawkins. Here's Gist. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Fisher's checked in for Jackson. Buckets comes in for Harrison. Medu, he's checked in for Lights Out. And it's the kid in for the prodigy. Here's Black. Love grabs the board.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Fisher. Kane, that's good. Kane's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, on defense, I think you need one of the big guys to help you out in that instance.
Love outside. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Kicks it to Black. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Knicks making a switch here. Harrison's checked in, and then for Boston. Rodman, he's checked in for Dawkins. Prez comes in for Shorty. And it's Shorty in for the franchise. Love the pass to Harrison, and the shot goes in. Harrison's got 19 points. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Smooth. He's got 24. Here's Black, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Boston, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Here's Harrison. 19 points in the game. For 3, Love, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they... And that should...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Celtics trail by 14. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Schroeder. Harrison out there with easy breezy. And there's Jackson. And it's Ray in at the point guard position. Passes it to Schroeder. Tipped away. Here's Little General. The pass to Rowe. Pass to Shorty. From past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Shorty's got 7 points.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Gates. Rodman covering. Down low. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's the prodigy. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Celtics passing it around. There's the triple. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Shorty.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Schroeder, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. 14 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Ortiz, Knicks with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. New York leading by 14 to the paint. Here's Gates. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Passes it to Ortiz. Now the pass to Short. Just 4 to shoot. Can they get it? And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
New York calls timeout. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. So he gets them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Ray the pass to Manson. Here's Fall. Outside Jackson. Fires it up. Connects. The jumper drops. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Celtics making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Shorty the pass to Rowe. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Ray. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. No one near him. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Rowe. Hits it from three-point range. Smooth's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad spot. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Ortiz passes to Rodman. Here's Little General. Here's Rowe. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Gates for the 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Ortiz. He kicks it to Towns. There's the 3. Rebound that time collected by Madsen. Madsen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jackson misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Knicks leading by 17. And the pass to Madsen. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Madsen's got 9 points.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Here's Little General. He's got 8. Here's Shorty. Pass to Rowe. Inside. Here's the Prodigy. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Rodman with the bucket.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
New York calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Kane, he's checked in for Boston. Here is Love. 7 points in the game. Here's Medu. And yes, it's good. 10 points for him.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Ortiz. Jump shot is good. And Love's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Fisher. Love outside. Passes to Medu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Now here's Towns. Rebound by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 8 rebounds in this game. The pass to Harrison. Kicks it out to Love. It's deflected. Here's Rowe. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Dawkins checked in for Boston. The Knicks leading by 16. Pass to Medu. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Ortiz passes to Rowe. And that one is good. Smooth's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Pass to Medu for 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here's Smooth. 37 points for him. No good there. Passes it to Schroeder. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Easy breezy's checked in for Fisher. Buckets comes in for Harrison. Falls checked in for the Magician. And it's the Prodigy in for the Kid. That free throw good from Schroeder. Here's Little General. He's got 10. And there's the pass to Rowe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That free throw, no good. Jackson, he's checked in for Schroeder. And the second free throw, good. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's the Prodigy. 9 points in the game so far. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Knicks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Celtics shooting in this game, 45%. Ortiz passes to Dawkins. Here's Little General. Pass to Rowe. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Jackson. Rebound by the Celtics. Dawkins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Little General. 10 points for him. The kick out to Towns. Passes it to Ortiz. Boston again missing.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
The shot by Dawkins is no good. New York's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Basket counts. Madson's got 11 points.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Little General. Knicks with the rebound. Easy breezy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Knicks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And some changes here for the Celtics. D, he's checked in for Towns. Rodman comes in for Smooth. And Black Hole subbed in for Little General. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's D. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. D's got his 2nd bucket tonight. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. 34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Jackson misses. The Celtics shooting around 48% so far in the 3rd. Rodman kicks to Black, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
20 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Jackson.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Jackson. 15 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Black. He's got 9. Here's D. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. D's got 6 points. 5 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. 1 second left. It's off. And so it's New York ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Celtics, Shorty out there with Prez. Then it's D, then it's the franchise, and it's Hayward in a 2-guard. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Prez with the ball. Hayward finds Prez. Here's Gist. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. But they'll get another chance. Count the basket. 6 points for Shorty.
Oh, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Here's Gates. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. The pass to Schroeder. Here's Madsen. Here's Schroeder. And again, it's the Knicks missing. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. You think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
It's blocked. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Gist. Pass to D. Gates pulls it in. Easy breezy's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Good. 14 points for buckets.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Hayward the bounce pass. Celtics passing it around. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. To the inside. Madsen scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Gist. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Here's the prodigy. Pass to Schroeder. As we know, historically, the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a 44 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
Prez passes to Kane. He misses the free throw. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Fisher's checked in for easy breezy. Harrison comes in for buckets. Jackson, he's checked in for Schroeder. And it's the kid in for the prodigy. The Celtics also changing it up. Smooth checked in for money. And it's Rodman in for the franchise. He hits the second from the line. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Love against Rodman. Passes it to Harrison. Floats one up. It's tipped. Here's Smooth. Outside, Rodman. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
There's the pass to Rowe. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Love against Rodman. It's stolen by Rodman. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love. Towns, he's checked in for deep. New York on D. And a fast break now for New York. A nice shot by Medu.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Kane, the pass to Rowe. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. 6 points for the waiter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Love against Rodman. To the paint. Here's Medu. That's tipped. They recover it. Celtics trail by 20. Left side, Rodman. Here's Kane. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the wing right side. Kane grabs the board.
And, you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Medu. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Right wing, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. New York leading by 21. Down low, here's Harrison. Taps in the short one. Harrison's got 10 points here in the second half.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now Prez. Pass to Towns. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fisher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Medu. Rodman covering. You and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The free throw drops for Jackson.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Dawkins comes in for Prez. And it's Little General in for Rodman. Ortiz passes to Rowe. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Harrison with the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Harrison's got 31.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Knocked loose. Here's Medu. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Medu's got 20 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Ortiz. Busted. No good that time either.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Harrison kicks to Jackson. Here's Medu. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Little General. 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Rowe. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Love outside. Helps teams if they can keep hammering it in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Passes it to Ortiz. Over Love. And he drops it in from the low post. That's 12 points for Little General.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Love the pass to Harrison. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. He's feeling it. Medu can't hit. Boston shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Goose.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Love the pass to Medu. Outside for Jackson. And here's Love for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Medu. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it.